Welcome back to What's Hot. I am Lovedale.
And I'm Manu Myers.
And I'm Mel.
And this is our trending segment. This is the point where we talk about what's trending in social media or in media in general, and we just chop it up and see what we're feeling about it. So the first thing I want to talk about today is Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. So Amber Heard made some allegations about her ex-husband, Johnny Depp, saying that he was abusing her. These were her allegations, and it was right in the thick of the Me Too movement. And she got an outpouring of support, like from media outlets, from other women.
You can imagine.
Oh yeah, rightly so. But there's some new audio that's surfaced that kind of is causing some questions around her allegations, because now it's appearing that maybe she might have been the abuser, or at least it might even be mutual. So there's been no outpouring of support for Johnny
On his,
saying, and because Johnny, it impacted his career.
Yeah, it would have.
So no one's kind of talking about it. And I'm kind of wondering, is there like a double standard? Like when men are making allegations or about domestic violence, why doesn't anybody kind of take them serious?
I personally think it's because men are expected to be quite strong. They're expected to take it on the chin and just keep it moving. And I don't feel like that's correct. I don't think it's right. What's good for the gander is good for the geese. That's what we say in the Caribbean. And I don't think double standards should work. And a lot of people prey on them or play double standards according to their benefit.
That's true.
Or to their advantage. And in this instance, definitely shouldn't be like that. He should definitely 100% get support. And those who did him wrong, especially those who have been very close to him, because he would have had like personal friends and stuff, react like, what's going on, and stop talking to him and that kind of stuff. And I think they should apologize and make amends.
It needs to be a public service announcement. Like, from my point of view, because I feel like guys have no voice within that arena. It's a very much sort of like a female-dominated arena where you're saying, well, domestic abuse or domestic violence, or you may say, well, I feel some type of way, or I feel, it doesn't even have to be physical, you know? It can be emotional, it can be sort of like mental. So I feel like there's different sort of like levels of it and different shades of it. So it's, how do we sort of open I guess the avenue for men to feel like it's okay for them to speak about that, you know what I mean, Lovedale?
Well, I think like in situations like this, when you hear that a male has been the victim of domestic violence, there should be that outpouring of support from media outlets that then encourages men to speak up, because they know that they're not going to be judged, they're going to be supported. So it doesn't feel as shameful, because for some men, they're going to feel shame saying like, oh, my woman beat me up, you know what I mean? They feel like, oh, I'm going to be ridiculed. But then if we show like, no, we're not laughing at you for getting beaten up, we're not going to cuss you for being beaten up, we're not going to call you weak, we're going to support you and take it just as seriously as if it was the other way around, then other men are going to go like, oh, okay, I'm going to speak up about what I'm experiencing, so they can actually get the help and support that they need, which I think is really important, so they're able to move forward and then have some real healthy relationships in the future. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it starts from childhood though. It starts from in the home, because we're always told, oh, men tell their boys, oh, boys don't cry. Big boys don't cry, men don't cry. But I don't think that that's accurate. I don't think we should keep that narrative going. Exactly. It's toxic.
It is.
Because then they go into adulthood saying, oh, men don't cry. And then they don't feel like they can express themselves verbally to their woman, their partner. And then it's a thing where, men, if you talk about it, you're soft. You know, they emasculate them for saying those types of things, which, I don't agree with it.
You're absolutely right. It starts from home, it starts from childhood, in building them up to freely show their emotions, whatever that looks like, and then teaching them, rather than saying don't cry because you're a big boy, let them cry and teach them how to handle the emotions that they're feeling in a healthy way.
That's it.
Let them cry and then be like, now let's talk about it. Let's talk about what's made you feel upset, so they can really start learning from young to process those emotions and be vocal.
Use your words.
Use
your words.
Yeah, because I think you find, this is a generalization, that I feel like males sometimes struggle to verbally express emotions.
It's like it's
females,
forbidden.
it's very easy for females to say, this is how I'm feeling, this is how this made me feel. Men don't really use that language as much, I feel. Like, when you do this, you make me feel like X, Y, Z, and talk really about the emotional thing that's going on. But it's because they haven't been taught it from young. Like,
it's true. And I do think there's always been a disengagement with men and their emotions, as you said, from early in the household. It's not just psychological, it's something that sort of like sticks with somebody as well. I feel like it can have a ripple effect and a knock-on effect on so many other, you know, sort of like avenues in your life. And I feel like it's just another instance of saying, oh, well, well, it's like it's unheard of to say a man's reporting a rape or whatever, but you hear it more from a female. But it's not to say that it hasn't happened, but it just seems more like of a joke thing when you know what I mean. Or
you should just be glad that you're getting some.
Do you understand?
Very toxic. Very toxic.
Yeah, so I think that's something that should be addressed from the beginning.
Yeah.
Indeed, yeah.
Let's leave that one there. I wish everyone involved the very best.
The very best of it all, yeah. And okay, guys, I just want to leave that one right there and kind of move on to something a bit more lighter. Okay. So this is about JLS and their reunion after 7 years apart. So what are you guys' thoughts on boy bands and just reunions in general? Should they reunite or should they just leave it there in general?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Why do you ask that?
Okay, my only reason for asking is simply because JLS separated 7 years ago, and they've been sort of like dropping hints left, right, and centre that they may be a possible reunion on the cards or the horizons. And just out of the blue, they've just come out of nowhere and was like, okay, well, yeah, we're gonna reunite. And I'm thinking, like, are we really ready for that? Is boy band and girl bands still a thing, or?
I love
is it a wrap for them?
Man, that choreographed movement, the harmonies. It's all good having like your solo artist, but there's something about when you got all those people on stage with their matching outfits.
Or when they take the outfits off, the tops off. I'm all for it.
I love boy bands and girl bands, but we don't have. You're right. We don't have many. I'm trying to think, like in the UK, who's like a current band that's still together. I can't actually think of any.
Well, we just had a Spice Girl reunion, but they're kind of
but
ancient.
again, that's
they are
coming back again. Like One Direction aren't together anymore. Little Mix are not really together.
And these are all bands that came out of like X Factor or Britain's Got Talent and that kind of stuff. So it came out of a show, but it wasn't just like this great idea to just let's collab and go together.
It's true.
So I don't really know. So, but I want some. I mean, I do want some new bands, but I wouldn't mind more of the old school reuniting. I would love to have a New Edition reunion, please. All of the members coming to a tour of the UK. I'll be at every show. I would love a New Edition.
A New Edition reunion.
Yeah.
And for you, would you say?
Listen, you can bring me some Boys to Men.
Yeah.
Some Jagged Edge. I'm here for the old R&B. 100%.
Boys to Men, Jagged Edge. They're one of the. I'll say like, I think Boys to Men is definitely sort of like.
For sure.
But like, what would you say about your NSYNCs and your
Backstreet Boys?
Your Backstreet Boys. Your
Blackstreet, yeah.
Blackstreet.
Do you remember them?
Is that even a thing?
Don't you remember Blackstreet?
Hold on. 1112. I don't know why that.
Yeah,
is
112.
Yes.
I got there in the end.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they're good. There's also there's a Nigerian group called Style Plus who I was obsessed with them when I was growing up.
Plus?
No, like all the harmonies and everything. Oh my God, I love them. If they were to do a reunion, I will fly to Nigeria and I will go and watch you in concert. Like, I love them. I would love, Oh wait, what about girls? Because these are all boy groups. I said girls. Destiny Child.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah.
A Destiny Child.
I've had their CDs and everything. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Who else? I don't even remember anybody.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. They never really had an impact on me like that. I say like Destiny Child was the most popular female group. So, but like out of guys now, like would you say Jagged Edge was sort of like this on the same sort of like wavelength as them?
No, I feel like Boys to Men, Destiny's Child are
sort of like on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But that's all we've got time for in that. But that was interesting. I need to think about some more girl groups.
We need to touch base with that.
Hey guys, so if you really like that episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find all episodes on Yanga TV.